The next topic of metals and non-metals are chemical bonding. What is chemical bonding? Chemical bonding is linkage between two or more atoms in a molecule, and the cause is the atoms combine with one another to achieve noble gas configuration. That means by doing so they become stable. Now, how can atom achieve a noble gas configuration? Either by losing one or more electrons, or by gaining one or more electrons, or by sharing one or more electrons. Now, chemical bonds are of two types. One is ionic bond. It is also called as electrovalent bond, and the other is covalent bond. What is ionic bond? A bond formed by transfer of electrons from one atom to another. And it is formed when one atom donates electron and the other accept electrons to achieve a stable configuration. Now, it is always formed between a metal and a non-metal. Here example sodium chloride. Sodium is a metal and chloride is a non-metal. So here sodium gains electron and chloride they accepts electron. Here sodium gives an electron so that chlorine accepts it, and there is a chemical bond in between them, and the bond between them is the ionic bond. Now, how does that happen? The atomic number of sodium is 11 and the configuration of this metal is 2 electrons in the first shell, 8 electron in the second shell and 1 electron in the third shell. So 2 plus 8 plus 1, 11. Now that 1 electron in the outer shell. Now let us see chlorine. The atomic number of chlorine is 17. So the electronic configuration is 2, 8, 7. Here 7 electrons are there in the outer shell of this non-metal. Now here you know to complete the shell you need 8 electrons in the outermost shell. Here you can see chlorine is having 7 electrons only. That means it needs one more electron so that it completes the octet. So what it would do? It would request for 1 electron. From where? Here you can see sodium is having 1 electron more. If it gives 1 electron, now it will have 8 electron in the outermost shell. So what sodium does? Sodium gives an electron and chlorine accepts an electron. So there an ionic bond is formed. So let us see another example. Aluminium and oxygen. Aluminium oxide. Now aluminium, the atomic number is 13. Here the valence electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 3. That means 3 electrons are there in the outermost shell. And for oxygen, the atomic number being 8, the electronic configuration is 2 and 6. That means it is a non-metal. Now here you can see aluminium is having 3 electron more. That means it can give 3 electrons. So you will write Al3+. Now oxygen, it is having 6 electrons. That means it need 2 electron more. So you will write it as O2 negative. Now here Al3+ and oxygen 2-. If you crisscross, Aluminium gives oxygen O3 and Al2. So the formula for this will be Al2O3, aluminium oxide. Now next is covalent bond. Covalent bond means it is formed by sharing of electrons between atoms. It is always between non-metal and metal. Now types of covalent bonds are single covalent bond, double covalent bond and triple covalent bond. Single covalent bond is formed by sharing only one pair of electrons between two atoms. For example, HCl. Double covalent bond is formed by sharing of two pairs of electrons between two atoms. Example is oxygen. Triple covalent bond is formed by sharing of three pairs of electrons between two atoms. Now next topic is alloys. What are alloys? Alloys is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals. They have the properties better than a metal. Now let us see few alloys with their properties and their uses. Steel. Steel is an alloy of iron and carbon and is used in aeroplanes, building, etc. Stainless steel. Again it is an alloy of iron, carbon and chromium and is used for making machine parts and utensils. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc and it is also used in making aeroplanes, utensils, metals, etc. Bronze, it is an alloy of copper and selenium and is used in making utensils. Duralium, it is a alloy of aluminium, copper, magnesium and manganese and is used in making aircraft parts. Magnesium, it is a alloy of aluminium and magnesium and it is used for making lightweight tools and cheap. Now German silver, it is an alloy of copper, nickel and zinc and it is also used for making aeroplane wings.